just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Texas offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. Under fire. Finds a crease at the 20.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Flips it out to the back. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
And the Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. He splits the uprights. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. On the move. There he goes. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. To the air, it's Shapen. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Wingo. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Gets it out fast. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Mosley. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Glover. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Booth. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. That's caught, it's Glover. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Starkville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi